So here we have the conspiracy theory. Tell me if I'm wrong. The summary is there's a stalker and he's hacking accounts. Okay. So the stalker is hacking accounts with the sole intent to keep you in.
No, not just me. I think that there's a lot of accounts that are there.
Playing the game's the easiest thing in the world, dude. You can play the game and collect raffle files.
Jesus, dude. Jesus. You're abrasive. How are you a coach if you're this abrasive?
Well, I'm not abrasive. I'm trying to help you with your conspiracy theory.
I'm telling you that you're abrasive. Dumbass. So long story short, I've been playing since season 2. I started taking it seriously in season 3. Back in season 4, I decided I was having trouble climbing. I couldn't get out of silver. And I got really frustrated. And back in season 4, I would play normals in between rank games just to kind of try new champs and adapt my strategy. And I got it up to the point where my unranked MMR got so high that I would queue up against exclusively challenger and high diamond players. But I couldn't get. What's that?
On norms?
In normals. In normals. Yep. Just playing jungle. And so I started complaining to Riot back and forth, and they agreed to me with me that there was something definitely wrong. They just couldn't find out what it was.
Do you have proof of that? That they agreed with you? Those
emails are really old. It's been a long time.
That sounds like nonsense to me, but
sure.
Right off the rip, I'm a little concerned, and one of the things I'm concerned by is
5.5.
So you've done some real life shit, and I get that, but I just, I'm not gonna bullshit you. That has nothing to do with this game. If what you're saying is true, and you're truly able to get to like diamond challenger players in norms, I mean, just forgiving the fact that norms are different than ranked, but if that is true, yeah, and you're able to play against those players, there's no reason why you would ever be hanging out here in bronze ever.
Right. I agree with that totally. Unless there was something very, very wrong.
So what do you think the issues are?
I have to show you. I can't tell you from this point.
Okay. Go ahead and share your screen then. All right. So what did you want to go over here?
Let's just start from the beginning. We start with an invade. Victor gets out of position.
Okay. It's kind of awkward, but
I'm just looking for, this is a really scattered, a lot of invades in my games. Because it gets past 130. I back off. Now I look for the hook on Varus. I get the hook on Varus. She doesn't hit the trade. That's fine. I back off. You see where Bran is really pressuring the minions.
So, is there a point to this replay though? Like, is there something in particular that we're gonna get to?
Yeah. The game. Yep. Now they're zoning us off of minions.
What am I doing right now? What am I doing with your time?
I want to know if over the course of these games that this looks like bronze gameplay.
Oh yeah, this looks like bronze gameplay immediately. Yes. Okay. I have a lot of questions right off the jump. What elo do you think you deserve, I guess, is where I'm...
At this point, I am not making any claims of anything. My unranked MMR got so high that I would queue up against exclusively challenger and high diamond players.
Well, you're not making a claim though, but you're kind of pushing me in that direction. You've got me looking at a replay.
Yeah.
What is this? Just like, I feel like you want a confirmation that you're not playing badly, but you kind of are. Okay. So the reason that I'm saying you're where you belong is because you're about to turn level 2 and you are nowhere near these champions. You are way the fuck back here.
So you don't think that at that point, up to that point, that they were backing us off, knowing that the level 2 was going to happen? The brand was backing us off, hoping to back us off before the level 2 happened?
What do you mean? Like here?
He's dishing out all that damage. See right there?
All that?
He was dishing out prior to that.
Doesn't matter. You could be 30%. Well, you could be 30% HP. Both of you. You're still going to win that level 2.
So let's continue.
Okay. So
you've made your point. Yep.
Thresh, Blitzcrank, Nautilus, fucking Recon. I don't know, man. Damn near anything. Alistar.
NEACE. I learned this in season 4. I understand what you're saying.
Whoa. No, though, you don't. How can you say that with such confidence? I'm literally watching a replay that you picked, by the way. You picked this replay, and you show me right off the rip. Right. You tell me a Thresh is sitting back. You're sitting a screen back with your turning level 2.
Okay. Yeah.
This was your replay.
Yes. This is a mistake. Mm-hmm.
It's for someone who's been playing as long as you have, and you tell me, "Oh, I know this concept," but you're not. You're not showing me it at all.
Okay.
You understand?
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I've been agreeing with you for like 4 minutes now.
Okay.
You're getting okay. All right. You're obviously frustrated. If you'd like to switch to the jungle game, we can switch to a jungle game.
Oh, I'm definitely not frustrated. I'm amazed. I'm amazed that you're here telling me that this bronze game, where I'm watching everybody make a mistake every 10 seconds less than. I'm amazed that you're telling me that they're not that you're in some other magical queue in bronze.
It's difficult to explain.
No, it's not.
It's you're making the assumptions that you're making.
What assumptions am I making? I'm watching the game.
I don't have. We've gotten 5 minutes into the game, and we haven't gotten to any of the substantial things that I want to show.
But because none of it's relevant, because you all made a billion mistakes at the beginning.
Okay. All right. If you'd like to, can we switch to the jungle game then?
I really want to go, but the thing is, okay, but this isn't benefiting you though.
I'm sorry. You sound like you're really pissed off right now.
Yeah, I'm not pissed off at all.
Okay,
I'm just
okay. All right. So, can you read the notes that I have written down that I sent to you?
Which ones?
Yeah, just
There's a lot of them.
Yep. Just read through that. I'm gonna take 5. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back. Okay. You just take your time. All right. I don't know how long this experiment's gonna last or whatnot.
Okay. I'm so confused. Is this a troll? I don't know. This reads like this reads almost like a chat GPT summary.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So I read the first one. What exactly were you looking for me to do with that though?
I'm just showing you my knowledge base.
It's a knowledge base. Okay. So it's like it's like an overarching, like I should be doing these things kind of.
No, I do them pretty consistently when I'm jungling, especially.
Okay, so what's this game then? Let's see if that's true. What's this game? So we're running around, we're farming it out, we hit some ganks. Whoa, she stole the dragon? Whoa, wait a second, what? I didn't even see this.
Yep.
Oh, you didn't have smite.
Yep.
Where did our smite go?
I used it on the blue, I think, to recover the health.
There's no health recovery on blue smite.
Yeah. I know.
You just said that you were going to recover it.
But to speed it up, it was a bad decision on my part.
I'm so confused. And this is the hard carry game, right? This is the game where we wind up winning. We get like a billion kills.
One of my 2 deaths. Yep. One of my 2 deaths. Yep.
I mean, you could have a game where you just don't do anything an entire game. That doesn't matter to me. But I'm curious what your aim is with this coaching, because I feel like what you're trying to do is you're trying to convince me that you don't belong where you're at, is what I feel like is happening.
I'm not trying to do that, NEACE.
What's the point? Is there a point?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't think we're ready for it yet.
I think I'm ready for it because I don't want to waste your time. What's the point?
I don't think you want to waste your time. All right. If you watch what's going on, there's a lot of CS trading. Do people trade in pressure CS and bronze?
What, you mean in the lanes now? Am I moving to the lanes? Because I've been watching you jungle.
Right. But I'm asking you that. Do people pressure CS and bronze?
They can. They absolutely can.
Are they good at it though?
No. But no, I mean,
is their vision good in bronze?
Do you think this is good vision?
No. What's wrong with the vision?
I mean, there's some stuff wrong with it. Yeah, none of this shit makes any sense. Sure.
Why does it make sense?
Sure. For one, everybody's warding like they've never warded before. You can see that the wards are stuffed against the fucking walls. Here in mid, you have wards here in the middle of the lane. These are useless wards. This pink does absolutely nothing. This pink doesn't cover this flank. This ward doesn't do anything for this ward or for this vision here. People can scoop by on these. Right? This ward does nothing. Akali's pushing out and she's warding here. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. She's about to go here and get ganked.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's switch to the blue wards.
Okay. I see no wards. So what's the conspiracy here? Is the conspiracy that your team's warding better than their team? Because I mean, your team is. They're warding something. That's an upgrade.
All right. Man, this just ain't gonna go nowhere.
What do you mean? You walked me into it.
All right, listen, man. All right, we've reached the head. I see that. So about 2 years ago, I discovered I had a stalker, and suddenly all my difficulties with League of Legends started to make sense. And I think that there are a lot of accounts that are hacked, and I think that they rig the matches. I think they have a lot of accounts that are trapped down in bronze and silver and lower, and they're using it. I've seen the term scrim server thrown around on in the chat from time to time. I've had people call me AI and tell me that I'm an artificial intelligence. I actually talked to a kid, I shouldn't say kid, he's a guy who had been calling me an AI in the game, and then suddenly got very scared when I started trying to talk to him. I tried to ask him, like, he started saying, well, are you one of them? And I was like, I don't know who them are. And he said, well, if you're not one of them, then who are you? I'm saying, I'm just a guy who's playing this game.
Well, I'm just so confused. Do you believe the earth is flat?
No, I don't, NEACE.
You believe it's round?
Yeah.
So let me walk through this. So you believe that there's a stalker that is stalking you and trying to kill your games?
I had a restraining order against him for a while. Yeah.
And he's gonna stalk you on League? This game's already torturous enough. I don't think you need a fucking stalker in it.
Right.
Torture you.
Right. I agree that I play for the love of the game. I play because I enjoy it. I play because it gives me some sort of mental stimulation when I'm not writing.
It's giving you some mental stimulation. That is absolutely sure that you are going above and beyond.
And so what I was hoping to show you was that how they're doing this in this game, but I can see that you're not receptive to it. So I think,
how are they doing it?
I don't fully know that. I don't.
This is your, but this was your replay.
Yes. Yeah.
I would share. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't want poaching, so I'm gonna go a different direction with this, because I feel like this is gonna be a lot more beneficial to you. So here we have the conspiracy theory. Okay, so the conspiracy theory is what? Just give me the conspiracy theory.
I gave you the.
Okay, you gave the extent of it. So tell me if I'm wrong. The summary is there's a stalker and he's hacking accounts. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So this stalkers hacking accounts with the sole intent to keep you in.
No, not just me. I think that there's a lot of accounts that are there. At one point, the reason that happened, I signed up for a VPN, and then I started seeing all kinds of weird shit start happening.
But what's the end goal with these accounts? Are the accounts just?
I think that they have some sort of black market business going on.
What's the black?
It's called Scrim Server.
Okay, but what's the goal?
They're making money.
On what? On accounts?
Dumbass. They're making money.
But wait, why am I the dumbass? I'm trying to understand this conspiracy. So they're trying to make money. So they're trying to make money on lower elo accounts.
They have accounts that should be high elo trapped in low elo, and they use us for scrimmage, and they use us to sell to the
wait.
Other people
what's the point of scrimmaging newbies?
So that they can get better.
How are they going to get better? How are they going to get better? Wait, you're not newbies? Okay, so they're trying to. Okay, so they're trying to practice against. I'm just. I'm not. I'm not judging you, man. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what the actual fucking conspiracy is. So, to be clear, there is people that have hacked accounts to play against newbies that aren't really newbies to practice.
And that's what's fucking up the analytics.
What analytics?
The data analytics that they use to run the ELO system. It's all data analytics. That's why you're experiencing so much bullshit in high ELO.
No, I feel like I'm experiencing bullshit in high ELO because there just hasn't been a ladder reset in a while. I don't think I'm experiencing bullshit in high ELO
That's why they haven't reset the ladders, because they know it's not going to do any good. They know that this is going on. They just can't fix it.
I see. So, what's your goal of buying buying a session with me is what? For me to confirm this?
No, to tell you it.
To tell me it. You paid me to tell me it?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought that you might understand. I can play a game for you if you want. Ready?
Yeah, I can't. I'm just trying to. I guess what I'm trying to get to is that, like, I'm trying to be you, and I'm trying to prove this theory, right? And I feel like if I were you and I'd want to prove this theory, I feel like I'd have more compelling evidence than like a Word document and like
have a lot of. I'm just all I can do for you is show you the games. I only have what I have.
That's not, you could do more than show me the game. So this is what I'm trying to coach you. I'm trying to coach you on conspiracy theory creation.
Sure.
I'm trying to make
I'm creating the conspiracy theory. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Okay, maybe not creating it, fine. Proving the conspiracy theory, fine.
Sure,
how about that? Yeah. How about a provable? I'm not even trying to shit. I'm legitimately no. You're taking offense to it. I'm trying to help you.
What should I do to prove the conspiracy theory?
I mean, for one, you could have recorded yourself playing.
I could have.
You told me.
I have recorded myself playing. I have a computer full of RAWFL files.
Not RAWFL files, garbage ass files. I'm talking VODs. You clicking the mouse. You tell me you cleared the camps.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do a VOD.
Well, but that's the thing is that, like, you tell me you clear the camps, you look top, right? I'm supposed to take your word for it. You tell me that, right?
I'll play a game for you, NEACE.
Okay, we'll do that. But you tell me that Riot's gonna, Riot tells you that you're the man or whatever the fuck. Riot's never told me anything.
They don't tell me that I'm the man. They tell me to go to hell now. I was complaining to him just a few weeks ago.
Okay, but you told me earlier in the session, you said something along the lines of, like, Riot said I was so good. And
that was season 4. They said they didn't tell me I was good. They told me that there was clearly something wrong.
There's something wrong with your gains or whatever, right? But you don't have an image of that. I would have came with timestamps, with emails, with fucking video recordings. The stalker guy, I want to see this. I want to see it all. Huh?
I've been really busy.
Busy doing what? Collecting RAWFL files?
taking what I'm showing you. It took
Playing
me...
the game's the easiest thing in the world, dude. You can play the game and collect raffle files.
Jesus, dude. Jesus. You're abrasive. How are you a coach if you're this abrasive?
Well, I'm not abrasive. I'm trying to help you with your conspiracy theory. But you also told me that there's a stalker trying to get your LP so that they can practice against noobs that aren't noobs. How am I supposed to respond to that? This is like
you backed me in the corner. You watched the games for like 5 minutes and you backed me in the corner.
Well, because I only need 5 minutes to tell that you're actually bronze. I don't need to watch it very long. You know, I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Do you think that I like having a tough conversation? Like, no, this is bullshit.
I'm done being berated.
I don't think I'm berating. I think I'm being pretty fair. Right? I think so. You get your game? Okay, you got your game. Here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna do something stupid.
So I'm just confused.
I'll let you go.
Whoa.
I'll let you go.
Whoa. I want to know why I'm here though.
I was just showing you, trying to show you what I've been dealing with the scrim server.
You keep saying scrim server. Is there a scrim server? Yeah. Like, do you have the link to it? Or something?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it was created. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea. I don't know. There's times when I get weird friend requests in the game.
You save any of those?
Oh yeah, I got them.
Who are all these people in your friends list? Are they your real friends?
People I've met in the game, yeah. A lot of the time I'll see a lot of times streamers will pop up in the game. They'll just get blasted. And then you know, I'll be playing and I'll have guys friend request me and then tell me that they're like challenger or, you know, Diamond 2 or whatever. Best. I got like just a few weeks ago I had the bet, like he claims he's the best Shaco NA. He was smurfing.
I mean, you do understand that there's people in low elo that say that every time.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, yeah.
Well,
I guess you have a good night, man.
I just want to say, you know, if you want my advice, like my actual gameplay advice, I would say, you know, it seems to me like you think you know fundamentals, but mechanically it's not there yet. I will say that considering you're older, you can pilot your champion reasonably well. But you're making a lot of little errors in terms of, you know, you think you know things, but you haven't quite mastered them. I saw that with the document that you sent me. You sent me a document full of things that, I mean, no offense when I say this, it's like, it reads like you understand the overarching concept of League of Legends in terms of like, you know, if you needed to explain it to somebody, but you know, there's theoretical knowledge and there's practical knowledge. You said you were in the military, you're in the army, right? Were you enlisted or officer?
Enlisted.
You're enlisted. You ever heard of the term good idea fairy?
Yeah.
I don't think this is too crazy to say that, you know, maybe you're kind of the good idea fairy here in this game, and that you think that you have an understanding of how to move the pieces around, and that may be true to a certain extent, but when it comes time to actually do it, I think that you make a lot of little errors that would, you know, that honestly it doesn't really, that theory doesn't really help, right?
Can I share this with you here real quick?
You see this guy? I think I'm good.
Chatting with me?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. He says he's challenger. All right.
Yeah.
You have a good night.
All right, man. Just stay motivated. Keep trying to improve on the actual fundamentals and the execution of them, not just like you know, the theory behind them. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. I don't know. Yeah. I got no comment. That's a tough one because I can't, like I said, I can't tell if if what I was dealing with was legit. Like I can't, when I pressed him on some of the stuff, when I pressed him on some of the things that he believed, it seemed like he didn't actually want to have those conversations. He didn't want to dive in. So I'm not a shrink. This isn't, you know, the guy puts himself on stream, so it's really hard for, I mean, the cat's out of the bag now, right? So like, I would say it seems to me like he wants to talk about big picture ideas, but he doesn't actually drill into any of those details, right? Yeah, like I said, I regret, like, and Dante's was talking about this earlier, where it was like, you get people that see me struggling, like in Diamond Korea, Master Korea, or whatever, and they think that it relates to, you know, Iron, Bronze, Silver games, right? So like, I'm bitching because I'm fucking really good at the game, but I'm not really good at the game all the time, right? Or the things that determine the outcomes of the game from time to time are very, very minimalistic stuff, right? And that determines like 30 minutes. But like you saw in his, like the Thresh game, right? In the Jax game, you saw he was making like very, very egregious errors, right? Just kind of out of nowhere, right? He's just making egregious errors. Like these are errors that he could just fix them right away. He could try, and then he would be rocking. But he doesn't want to get into any of that, right? So like, I feel like this is a consequence of people not being able to read between the lines of like, Iron, Bronze, and Silver is a lot different than like Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger. Like that's a huge gap in skill. I don't know. I'm, like I said, I'm a little confused. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna reset my brain. But yeah, I'm gonna take like 15 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and I'll coach some more, and I just have to like reset my brain. I'll be back. Peace.